Welcome everyone, Farmer Cup here. This is going to be a new map tour of the new map in Farming Simulator 19, Baltic Sea. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to another new map tour. This is going to be Baltic Sea by Redkeinstus. I think I said that right. This is going to be for all platforms, so PC, Mac players, as well as PS4 and Xbox One. This map was released on June 6th. This is 429.5 megabytes. And yeah, we'll go ahead and read some stuff off here out of the ModHub. So, welcome to a small village at the Baltic Sea. Your farm is surrounded by the beach, but there is no time for a holiday. The fields and meadows should be easy to manage with medium equipment. There is also a cowshed, pigsty, sheep pen, and chicken coop, as well as a biogas plant. I converted the map for Farming Simulator 19, but I redesigned most of the map, so have fun exploring. The following features are installed: multi-terrain angle, seasons ready, increased limit for height types for Maize Plus, that's PC only, manure system and manure system lagoon pre-installed, that's PC only. And gates at dealers open at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I have seen some other map tours of this where they don't maybe open until 9 a.m. I don't know the close time on that. So we'll take a look at that. And actually, you know what, just to kind of avoid any issues with that, we're just going to do this real quick. Move up to there. And we're also going to turn autosave off so it doesn't bother me. Go into real time. Okay, and I do have seasons turned on. We're in new farmer mode. The reasons I have seasons turned on is so I can show you guys snow at the end. However, everything I'm going to show you will apply to playing with seasons or without seasons. So there are 3 required mods to download. I believe if you download it on console, it may download them for you automatically, but I'm not sure about that. But on PC, you have to download them separately. So the required mods are going to be the machinery shed, and it's by DMI 20mm Normandy. So yeah, go find that one. It's in the ModHub online. That'll show you which one it is, and that's linked down below the ModHub for this, or the ModHub page for this. I also need the manure system lagoon by Wobster and Vertex Design, and you also need the manure system by Wobster. So you need to have those installed, and those last 2 are PC only. So if you're playing on PC, you need to have those installed as required mods. Now I've loaded up the map and it works just fine if you have none of those installed. So just be aware of that. You can go without them. You're just missing a few things if you really want to. So yeah, you start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode. It's early spring here. If we go into the map, you do have contracts that are available on this map, which is pretty nifty. You have no starting loan. Everything else is pretty general. You have a boatload of equipment that you start with and a boatload of land as well, which we'll jump into. And there's several sell points here that we'll go over, and we'll take a look at them as we go around the map. And I guess it's not like there's overly powerful sell points. There's like 3 main sell points and a few other specialized ones, so which I don't mind too much. So here's the map. It's decent, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the look of it. I've taken a little bit of a look around. It's a nice map, guys. I really like it a lot. So yeah, let's take a look at a couple of features in here. So the animal dealer is going to be down over here. Over here we have a cattle pasture as well as a hay loft for you to store hay if you want to down there. Up over here you have the shop, a gas station, you have the spinnery, milk selling point, manure selling station, as well as, let's turn this off here. Nope. Oh, maybe that is going to turn them all off. Yes, it is. Okay, never mind then. You also have seeds buying station, and there's a fertilizer buying station down there as well. It looks like it's set up for solid fertilizer, but there's a couple liquid fertilizer tanks down there. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to take a tractor down there later on, and I'm going to test it all out to make sure it all works. So we have a sawmill up here, grain mill up here. Moving over here at the main farm, you have a cattle pasture, you have a pig enclosure, and you have a chicken coop. And up over here, we have a sheep pasture. And then down here, you have the barn ranch sell points. You also have a farmhouse up here as well as a farmhouse right here where we're at. So that's pretty cool. You got 2 farmhouses. Biogas plants down here. And you have a lime station and the Hafen sell point, which is kind of like the port over there. So if you hit X, the starting line you have is quite a bit. So you do start with the BGA, which is 423,000. So if you weren't going to do anything with the BGA, go ahead and sell that baby off right away. Over here, you have this plot, field 36, which has the cows on it and the hayloft. Your main farm here is going to be 351,000, includes field 1. You go in field 6 at 179, field 5, field 8 over here. You own this section over here at the farmhouse. So I mean, you could sell all this and get, you know, a pretty penny for what you own on here. So what we're going to do after we take a look around the farmyard, we're just going to head out this way, head up around here, take a look at this stuff out here. Then we'll probably head down here over, take a look at these sell points, and just kind of loop around the map as we normally do. Shoot up there, take a look at those. Go over here and look at all this. And after you look at everything, I'll bring a tractor in over here and bring you guys in for that. We'll take a look at those sell points as well. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring some snow in. So we'll go ahead and get started. First, actually, let's go into the store and look at our starting equipment. So you start off with a Massey Ferguson 5613, which has 130 horsepower, Fiat 1300 DT at 150 horsepower. You also have the Fendt 724 Vario, which is a great tractor. That's 240 horsepower. And you have a really nice combine. So a really great set of tractors here. Great entry-level set of tractors with one that's pretty powerful, which is awesome to start with that. You don't often start with a tractor that powerful. You also have the Massey Ferguson MF Activa 7347S, which is that's a large combine to start with. I mean, it's not really a large combine, but like, as far as what you normally start with in most maps, that's pretty good. You also have 2 trailers, which I love when map makers do that. It's really nice to have 2 trailers. There's just something about it. It's just super convenient to have. Moving on, you have a header. That's going to be 7.6 meter threshing header for the Massey Ferguson combine. You also have a small plow, small cultivator. You have a fairly large direct drill seeder. You have a 6 meter direct drill seeder, hence why you probably need a bigger tractor. So that one's going to require 180 horse. You also have this guy right here, which is going to spread solid fertilizer. You have a slurry tank to spread liquid manure, digestate. And this also says water on it, which I believe is a factor of the manure system mod, if I'm remembering from my tutorial. So you could have water in that as well. But I think you also have a water tanker anyways down here, so that's not going to matter a whole lot. But moving back over here, you also have a small mower. You have a windrower, which is great. You have a loading wagon. You have the Silo King, which is fantastic if you're going to do animals right off. And again, if you're not going to do animals, you're going to do crops, sell a lot of this stuff and get a lot of money so you can get some nice equipment. You have 2 front loader attachments. You have a big one and a small one. You also have several front loader attachment pieces here. Well, actually, I guess you just have 2. You have the bucket and the bale spike. You have a header trailer. The Slurry Lagoon, that's the PC only deal there, so that's only going to be on PC. So there you have it. You can't sell any of the animal pens, which is it is what it is. I don't know what to say about it. There's nothing you have in the lease item. So all right, let's take a look around the main farm here. So we're just going to start over here at this machinery shed. So that's what you're facing when you come into new farm mode. So here's where a lot of your tractors are going to be parked, and I love that they have it all painted up to match the tractors, which is really cool if they do that. It's not just black equipment there. Over here, this is actually a sleep point right here. You can't go inside, but that's the farmhouse sleep point. So we're going to head, we'll actually go this way first, since there's less this way first. So this is kind of a way out of your farm, out over there. You have a couple of little fields if you wanted to work them. I'm just kidding. But storage, more storage. Yeah, there's nothing up there. We loop around this way. This is going to take you out to field 4, which you don't own. And then field 5, which you do own, is going to be, oh, looks like there is fencing. Yep, that's going to annoy me. Field 5 up here, which you do own. And looking at it, it looks like, yes, it is its own field. So you should be able to fertilize that like you can with regular grass fields. And then field 6 is the one that's up. We'll go run up there real quick. Little storage area out here for you as well. So field 6 is going to be up top here. The gates are all going to open, you know, kind of standard. You're going to be able to have the gates open and everything like that. So little storage shed here, kind of out in the middle of the field. Field 6 is a fairly, I mean, this is a large field. Like, what you start with is a lot of land. So you're pretty fortunate starting off here in new farmer mode. Up top here, you do have a bunker silo. So right off the bat, you got a bunker silo up here. There's actually quite a few bunker silos on this map. I will say that as well. Yeah, we'll keep walking down this path. Sorry, I'm just making sure I cover everything. Up over here, that just kind of goes under the roadways and a little bridge there. And then here's another little shed for you to store stuff in right here. So yeah, there's a lot of good detail on this map. I think it's very well done. And what I didn't play on it on FS17, which my understanding is it's from FS17. You got your grass equipment up here. But I guess it's fairly well redone and revamped, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, you got a couple of haystacks here. I love it. This is field 1. This is a little weird shape, but anyhow, you do have a nice field here. All right, we'll head down here and take a look at the cow pasture here in just a second. Yeah, you got lots of stuff going on. We'll just loop back this way. There's so many things to show off and see. So you have slurry tanker. You got your Silo King over here. Manure pit. This is going to be for your cows, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look at where we're at here. Yeah, this is all going to be part of your cow structure, and the pigs are over here. So straight ahead is the pigs. This is all part of the cow structure. So little storage area here. Looping around here, you have a repair point here, which is fantastic. I don't know if you can get fuel out of this. We will test that. Let me go hop in a tractor here in a second and test that as well, just so I just want to test things to make sure they work. Now, this isn't a storage point from my understanding either. However, you do have your spreader there, and you got just great detail on the map. in general. So yeah, that's looped around back there. You have 2 more bunker silos, which I believe these are just bunker silos. Yeah, they just have hazards, which kind of is kind of nice actually to show you where the point is where it's going to cover everything. So yeah, this isn't a bunker silo, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, we'll head around here. So we'll take a look inside of the cows here. So here's where you're gonna have the buy point. And again, if you're not used to playing on seasons, it looks a little bit different. You can drive in here, and I don't know where all the buy, sell, everything points are, but my guess is it's gonna be one of these here is gonna be feed, one's gonna be straw. And then if you go through here, I believe this gate on this side opens as well. Yes. Milk is gonna be over here. Nope, well that doesn't open. Nifty. There's your actual milk tank there. Excuse me. I believe that's because I have that door out there. Oop, got stuck in there. All right, but yeah. Let's take a look at, what haven't we looked at here? Let's go look at the pigs over here. Or excuse me, not the pigs over here. There we go. Getting all turned around and confused. So your combine, everything's gonna be parked up here. So this should be more storage there. Here's your silo. There's a lot of your equipment's parked up here. Yes, your equipment is pretty scattered, pretty spread out, which is it's what it is, you know. This is gonna be your pig pen here, so this is all your pig pen set up right here. All right, and then let's go take a look at, we haven't taken a look at the chicken coop yet, which I think is the last corner of the farm, and all this stuff is gonna open as well. The last corner of the farm that we have not looked at yet, which do you get the, where's the load point for the silo? Is it in here? No, so this is the, here's the load point. I guess we passed over it, so there it is right there. Okay, fantastic. All right, we'll wander over here to the chickens. I guess your egg boxes are gonna appear here. Feed. There shouldn't be any water points or anything like that, but here's a buy point. Yes, okay. Sweet, so they have all that set up for you. Just because this is kind of a very spread out, or not necessarily spread out, but just a little bit hard to follow. Let's do this real quick before we go. We'll leave that on. Just so you can kind of see the layout of what we had going on here. So over here, you're going to have field 4, which you don't own. That is that grass field. Field 5, which you do own. Up there top is field 6. Down below us, you have your farmhouse, some more of your equipment and stuff like that. Yeah. Just to give you guys a little overview of the setup, so you can kind of not get lost in my wanderings around the farm. But yeah, I do like it. It's a decent farm setup. Some of you may not like it because you won't be able to like customize it and clear it out and do whatever you want with it, which I know I like to do that a lot too. Some of the time is to just kind of build it my own, so that may not be the best for you, but hey, you can't knock on the map. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, looking out, we'll go take a look at everything else, but yeah, let me go ahead and grab a tractor real quick, and I'll bring you guys back in after I get the tractor so we can test and see if that down there is a fuel point or not. All right, so here I am. The help menu's up. I'm not getting anything on here, and let me make sure it's not because this guy's full. We will go ahead. Empty. Nope, nothing there. All right, let's fill him back up. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see any other. Yep, so I don't think that's a fuel point, but I mean, honestly, no big deal really. So okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get us a pickup truck to drive around the farm. So I'll go ahead and make that purchase, get it down here to the farm, and then we will start touring the map. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, here we go. So first off, I did bring a tractor down there with that, and you can get water, so that is a nice little water point there. And before we go left and head that way around the map, we're actually going to head over here, and this is my nice Farmer Cop map tour truck. I do like it. Thank you, Kyle. So you have this entrance here, which kind of goes directly to your silo, and you have another one here down at the end as well. So just to note, there's other ways to get in and out of your farm there, and there's a gate you could drive through that way. So I do like that when you have multiple entrances. So yeah, we'll go and head this way. So if we look at the map here, we're going to head up this way, then we're going to go take a look at the top of the map, which we're going to look at that sheep pasture and the farmhouse that's up on that side of the map. So that's our next destination, if you will. But again, the fields look deceptively small on the map, I think. They're fairly large, actually, a lot of them. So yeah, I think you could, if you wanted to, easily use some larger equipment on this map if you really wanted to. So that's something to note. I do like the bridges though; those are fantastic. Yeah, just nice detail. It really makes you feel immersive. Yeah, so much detail on this map. It's really well done. And I do like there's bushes around the map, but they're not like collision bushes, so you can drive through all these guys, which makes it easy. If you did want to use larger equipment, you could. So I do like when map makers actually take the time to do that. There's a little inlet over here. We'll just go take a look at it. Why not? Why not? We're in the area. So yeah. I do like this quite a bit. There's the entrance to that field. There's some fields do have fences around them, which I know will annoy some of you, but in general, they're not really that inconvenient. So yeah, and that heads up off to, if we go over here, well, you know what, since we came up this way, yeah, we'll just go this way. Why not? So I said we go take a look at these guys. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of do reverse. We'll go over here, take a look at the gray mill, head down, loop around the outside here, shoot up there, head around here, check out the BGA, go over, and then hit that to finish. So yeah, it'll all work out. We'll just keep heading this way since we went and took a look at that. So no worries. You have to make your plans flexible. Part of life. And these trees here, there are some trees which may be kind of frustrating to work around and stuff like that. And using AI workers with trees gets annoying. So if you want, you could just easily just cut those out. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal for you. But yeah, so this one right ahead is going to be the gray mill, this sell point. Let's find an entrance. Looks like there's two, which I like that as well. You can drive through, so you can come up here, you can drive in, or you could drive in the other side, loop around, and here is this sell point right here. So if we go in to the menu here, this is the gray mill. The grain mill, where is it at? There it is. It's going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflowers, soy, corn, potatoes, and sugar beets. So it takes root crops as well as sugarcane and eggs. So nice. I do like that. Head out this way. The next place we're going to look at here is going to be the lumber mill. And the trains don't move. From my understanding, they haven't moved. I haven't seen them move, and I don't believe they do. But I like that. I don't know if you can buy that and chop those down, or if those will ever grow up. But that's kind of cool to kind of show you there's some forestry going on. Yeah, speaking of which, actually, let's go into the map here real quick. There's not, though there's a sawmill, there's not really any, I think that like maybe this guy and these guys here are your forestry areas. We'll go take a look to confirm that. We'll drive through over there. But I believe those are just a few little forest areas, so not a ton of forestry on this map. And also too, if you wanted to buy all of the extra space, it is $15 million. So if you have that laying around, well, that's weird. You see that? So this comes with field 18, that little section of water. That comes with field 4, and that comes with field 22. That's strange, but that is kind of funny. So if you wanted to buy every bit of the land, you have to make sure you buy, I mean, well, I guess you're buying all of it, but if you wanted to buy all the water, you have to buy some of the other stuff too. So I don't know if you could farm that. I don't know if that actually is going to show up as a field. It doesn't on the map. You have a nice placeable area here, which if we go into the map, I want to see about buying that. Do you have to buy? Okay, good. That's its own separate deal. Say if it was part of this, that would be a little over the top. So, and again, you got a couple little placeable areas and smaller areas dotted around. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I do like that when the map makers put that in where you have a nice little placeable area where if you wanted to build a farm or a little, maybe you want to do some production buildings, you could put them in there. So yeah, we'll head up here. This is the sawmill. Again, you're going to have wood chips right there, and you're going to have your lumber sell point right here, which I like is kind of nifty, like they're loading it onto the train. Oh, I unfolded the truck. Let's put our tailgate back up there while we're driving around. Now, it is a myth that if you have it down, it gives you better gas mileage. I think it does on older trucks, but newer trucks, it doesn't. I think that's what it, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. All right, we'll actually head straight here. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of water as I go, just so my voice doesn't get too dry. Yeah, we'll take a look at this sell point over here. So this is your spinnery, is my guess. Yes, this is your spinnery. So your spinnery is here. So we were just up over the sawmill. We just headed straight across, and we're going to loop around this way and check out all these buildings here. Okay, so if we go, here we go. Spinnery should just take wool and cotton, would be my guess. Yes, wool and cotton. Okay, perfect. Nothing, no surprises there. Nothing crazy. I believe you can loop out. Yep, you can loop out the other side. I like that design. That it just makes it so much easier. All right, and we will hook a left here. used to plan on Sandy Bay 19. I have like the urge to drive on the wrong side of the road. Well, not the wrong side, it just depends on where you're at. If it's the wrong side. On this map, it'd be the wrong side, but Sandy Bay would be the correct side. Yeah, so here's your store trigger right here. Your vehicles you purchase and reset will show up here on this slab. You have to drive them kind of out of the shop, but no big deal. There's your repair point right there. So yeah, pretty basic. There's 2 ways in and out of the store. Gas station's right across there. Also has your ATM in it. So there's your gas station, all that set up if you need fuel. Get out of that guy's way. Yeah, we'll check out a couple more sell points here, as well as the seed buying station and fertilizer buying station. So they're going to be down this little route here. Oop, if I can make it. It's not a farmer cop video without a crash, so there it is. All right, let's head down here. All right, so we do have... There's a sell point back here, isn't there? Around back, maybe? I think it might be around back here. Yes, so here's a sell point here. So which one is this one? That is the milk selling station, which my guess is it's going to buy milk. Wow, I was right on that one. That is shocking. Or is it, with my luck, it would have taken eggs and 10 other crops too. Just been called that. That just would have been my luck. But anyhow, we'll continue on. I hit a pole again, trying to avoid my tractor. I brought the tractor down here so we can test out all the buy points and see if there's anything else mysterious about them. But and this is also something that's kind of nice to have. So this is a manure selling station. Yeah, manure selling station. So if we go in here, manure selling station, go all the way over. You can sell manure here, which is nice. So if you don't want to use it, you can do that. I do like it when they have manure selling stations, as well as like slurry sell stations and stuff like that too. But yeah, so that is a fertilizer buy point, and that is a seed buy point. So we're going to test those out here with the tractor. So the main thing I want to know is, can you get liquid fertilizer out of this as well? And the tanks that are by it would indicate to me that you can. Let me open the cover. No, I'm not getting a trigger to pop up for the front tank. So it may just be solid fertilizer here. And if I'm doing something wrong, please comment below. But yep, you can buy solid fertilizer. Fills up fast. It's a little pricey, but not too bad. F11, we'll go ahead and... nope. Empty. Why am I on fill unit 1? Oh, that's because I'm on fill unit 1. There we go. Okay, empty. There we go. Okay. I'm actually over the spigot. No, that seems more liquid-like, but there you go. You can buy seeds there, and seeds appear to be cheaper than the store, it looks like, just from my initial glance there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we checked out all the stuff that's up here. We're gonna go ahead and just head down around the coast and head up and check out these 2 items down here. And I'll keep you guys in for it, just because, yeah, we'll see the scenery of the map. Hopefully this map tour isn't terribly long. I don't think it will be. I think we should be able to wrap it up in around the 30-minute mark. That's my goal as I'm recording right now. So if I keep telling myself that, maybe we'll meet that goal, but we'll see. Let me zoom out so you guys can see just a little bit more of the terrain. So yeah, very nice map. It's very detailed. Like just details like this little castle area here. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh, there we go. Trying to stay on the map here. I guess I'm not really worried about falling off the map, but more about falling off than to just... Yeah. Anyhow, and this is not the road to get to it. As you can see here, there's no road here. And I haven't tried to see if you can get water out of there. I'm assuming you probably could if you wanted to. But the actual road here comes in from the top up there, which is, that's the starting farm. If you remember right straight ahead, those set of buildings up there is a starting farm. So this isn't really that far away from the starting farm. We'll hop in here. So you do have hayloft storage, so you can put it in here, get it out here, which is really nice. This is milk. Where's the get out for the, because you do have a, oh geez, I don't know where you're gonna get it in and out. I lied. But yes, this is a hayloft storage point. And can you have your garages here? There are 2. You have garages, which is nice. You open this guy? Yes, you can. Nice. So you can kind of get in here, but there is like a loose product storage here that you have available to you. But yep, this is another cattle pasture for you, another option. Let me go upstairs. Looks like you can, but I'm stuck. There we go. Here's the upstairs. that doesn't open. So it kind of would lend you to think you could put solid bales up here. Maybe you have to open that from the outside. I don't know, we'll drop out of here. You can drop out of there for sure, that's for sure. So let's see. Well, that doesn't open up, so maybe not. Yeah, but anyhow, you do have a hayloft here, theoretically speaking. So there you go. And that's the only reason I know that is because it's on the map. So should have that there for you. All right, we'll go check out the animal dealer next. Animal dealers just gonna be those in that cluster of buildings over there. And some people don't like this, but I think it's kind of a nifty. And you have a boat out in the water. I love that. I do like that. But this right here, you got a nice little construction site there. Oh boy, almost got Farmer Cop. But yeah, so you have a nice little construction site to kind of show you there's stuff happening on the map. You know, it's not just a stagnant population. Now, obviously, as you've seen, there's traffic on the map. So yeah, over here, here's your livestock dealer right here. So there you have it. Nothing terribly exciting about that. It's a livestock dealer, so that's where it's at. No other sell points down here in this little section of town. I do like this little bridge feature. This is just kind of nifty. Well, if that's coming in off the sea, maybe you don't want to give your animals that, because I believe that would that be salt water? Baltic Sea salt water, but I don't know if that would be or not. Maybe there's a spring in there and it just drains into the Baltic Sea. Could be all the above. All right, coming up next, oh geez, is a tree. But after we hit that tree, we will go ahead and head to the BGA, theoretically. All right, here we are. Oh boy. And this one is one you can open. This isn't one that opens and closes with the hours of the day. This one is just one that you can open, so. All right, so this is, you have plenty of space if you wanted to place a smaller bunker silo, but I love these bunkers. You have storage there, by the way. I love these bunker silos. Oh, geez, if I can do a map tour without crashing for half a second. Pile of tires there. But there's a gate out that way as well, so if you're bringing stuff in off the field, look at this. You can back over them and we'll just jump on. Of course, we're just gonna probably flip the truck, but yeah, I do like it when they have bunkers. These are huge bunker silos, guys, so fantastic. And here is the slurry lagoon. So this will be a blank area if you're playing on consoles, but there's the slurry lagoon there, and there's your digestate there, and the, oh, look at that too. I didn't even notice that before. If we back up over here to the digester, it has a little area where you can back up to it. Oh, I guess that's not terribly great. You still might struggle to get tippers in there, but yeah. So anyhow, is what it is. If we look at the, oh geez, sorry about that. So we're up here with the biogas plant. We're gonna shoot out up this road, head over here. We'll take a look at the Hafen sell point, the lime station up here, and we'll take a look at the barn, the ranch, and then we will. Well, we want to make sure, we want to check and see if these are forestry areas too. So we're gonna check that. Hopefully I remember. Yeah, so we'll go check that. And there's nothing else we need to take a look at on this map? No, okay. But anyhow, this just loops around back out to the entrance, or at least one of them. There we go. Yeah, very nice map. I do like it. There's a lot of nice squared fields, which I know a lot of people like, just so they can make it for ease of access for harvesting. Well, I mean for that too, I guess, but for hiring workers. Yeah, and there are a couple oddball shapes out there, but for the most part, they're pretty squared off fields if you look at the map down there. So it's nice, and there's a lot of nice details around. There's field 18 right there with the island of trees in it. You do own that, and those areas do look like forestry areas up there. So if you'd see up on the map where we're at, we're looking up this way. So those are forestry areas, which is nifty. So you do have that available to you, which is nice. You have, that's a fair sized piece of forestry area for you to work with there too. Not sure what those are. They're just pits of water, I suppose. But there you have it. All right, so there's the Hafen sell point right there. We're down here. The Hafen sell point is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, and eggs. And that's everything for that. And then the lime station is going to be just around here. Theoretically. Is that the lime station? Disguised. It looks different than it would normally, I believe. Maybe that's the lime station. Oh, sorry, that's my phone going off. I forgot to turn it off again. It happens sometimes. But yeah, I think this is the lime station right here would be my guess. Yeah, I'm right over top of it. So that's your lime station there. So yeah, we'll keep going and we'll take a look at what's coming up next on the map tour here. I was hoping that you could drive out that way, but you can't. Didn't see the fence. All right, but lots of room to drive around in here if you want to go drive around. They got a ship waiting to be loaded, or is being loaded, and the crane and everything set up, so I do like that. Nice little details there. There's really only one way in and out. Yeah, there is over here. We'll go out the wrong way. So yeah, no idea what those are, but they're there. I do like the bridges. I know I've said that a couple times probably, but the bridges, I don't know, I just like the way they're set up. All right, we'll turn into here again. You got two entrances in and out of here. So this is the ranch sell point here, right ahead of us. If we look in the map, ranch sell point, the barns are on the other side. The ranch is going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, and eggs. So there you have it. You drive up here, dump it into there, and sell it. Easy peasy. All right. And over here is your barn sell point. Right here, those hazards boxes are. And the barn sell point is going to take silage, hay, grass, and straw. However, remember, loose grass, hay, and straw is not worth anything in seasons, except at, I guess, the biogas plant, which I guess makes sense. So, yeah, just be aware of that. But that's all the barn sell point's going to take. All right, let's go take a look at our sheep pasture. Yeah, I don't know if you could farm those little fields if you really wanted to. I mean, I'm sure you can if you own the land and stuff, but oh, it's just funny when they have stuff like that. So yeah, there's your forestry area off that way. Ooh. We'll just drive through it. Why not? We can get to the other stuff there that way. So there are some fences. I guess that's only for that section there. So those fences might annoy people otherwise. But yeah, you have a decent forestry, and it looks just kind of like an overgrown forest, like it kind of just got left alone. So it's nice. The textures seem different in here than they would for normal, which I know this has custom textures on it. So I guess that would make sense, huh? But anyhow, we'll head up out this way. We'll cut across the field to head over to our last point over here. I know a lot of you that watch these sometimes are forestry people or people that like to do a lot of forestry, so I want to make sure I show off some of the stuff that you guys enjoy. I don't do a ton of forestry. I do a little bit, so it's not a big deal for me to see it or not see it on map tours, but I want to make sure I show it off if I can. All right, if we hop out here, you own this. Maybe a sleep trigger somewhere. You go in here? Oh, okay. This is a farmhouse. Ah, here's the front door. There you go. Okay, there's the sleep trigger. Now that we've got that figured out, you have a storage section over here. Where are we at? Yeah, and the sheep are going to be up out here. So gates open up. Storage. This is where your wool pallets are going to appear. I believe, at least. Yeah, I'm sure that's where they're going to appear. The gate to go in, the water's out there. Food's here for sheep. And then the buy point for sheep is right over here. And you have a nice sheep pasture here. All right, guys. Well, that is everything that we need to see as far as this map goes. Yeah, we've covered it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some snow pulled in. And then I will bring you guys back in with some snow. And if you don't care about the snow, then you can stop watching here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a bit. All right, so I went through an entire winter season and I could not get it to snow. I mean, it snowed, but I probably could have installed a geo to make it snow more or something. So I just installed Just Snow, the mod. So now we have a very thick layer of snow that's slowly forming over the map. It hasn't hit the whole map yet, as you can see up at the top. But here's what the map will look like with snow if you're able to get it to happen. So it might just be that the default geo doesn't have snow that will stick to the ground. But it did have snow that would snow every couple of days or every few days in winter time. So yeah, really weird. I went through a full 24-day season and nothing. So yep, here's some snow on the map for you. Pick it up, move it around, do whatever we want. But yeah, there you have it, guys. That's going to conclude this map tour. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. Drop any comments down below about what you thought about the map or the map tour or anything like that. All right, guys. Nope. And on that note, thank you, and thank you for watching.